It's Wednesday, my dudes. How's it going, guys? The Haggard Nerd here, getting my intro going. Hey guys, how's it going? The Haggard Nerd here. It is Wednesday, as I said just a second ago, and yeah, sorry for being late as usual. I've been doing a little bit of troubleshooting on my PC. I'm really just trying to get everything like perfectly configured. I'm not gonna bore you with the details of that, but it took me a little bit of time to get everything kind of put back together. I had some pieces out and such. I was reseating my graphics card, reinstalling my Elgato capture card, etc, etc, etc. Oh man, Nero, what's up, buddy? Larichep, what's up, man? John, hey. Can you guys hear me all right? Mouthmore, what's up? And I think that is it for right now. Merkin, what's up, buddy? So something I'm going to start doing for all of you people who are like here and like on top of things and like I guess the notification squad, thank you guys for that. You guys are awesome. You guys really helped the beginning of the stream get started, and you, of course, you're an awesome part of the community for being here and like on time and better than I am, at least on that point. But I'm gonna ask a favor, if you don't mind. If you guys are ever on Twitch or Mixer, do the host thing, because there was a couple of people that hosted last stream and that was kind of cool. So if you guys are sitting here watching and you want to host me either on Mixer or Twitch, that'll get me out there a little bit further, and that would help me out a lot, and I'd really appreciate that, guys. But not required, of course, but definitely something. If you want to help me out, that would be a good way to do it. Neri, what's up, buddy? How's it going? Good to see you, man. Hopefully you'll have a death count of 0 tonight. I've been doing pretty good with the biters. Let's see here. Does everything look all right? Everything does look all right. Sweet. Thank you, John. Appreciate it, buddy.
7789 is now hosting on Mixer with 0 viewers.
Thank you, sir. Oh, man. Okay, so, you know what? I don't think I'm going to waste too much more time here. Not that I'm wasting time. I'm just saying hi to you guys. I'm going to go ahead and pull down, switch over to the full screen. Yeah. And bring up the sound of the game. There we go. Yeah, it's been a little while, man. You been doing all right? I know the time difference is a little bit weird, but I'm glad to see you back, man. And John, I didn't forget you. Actually, I got to go back to full screen for this. So last stream you bought an oh yeah, but I didn't have my glasses. But here you go, buddy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, and I dropped him. Okay, it's all good. I found him. It was in my pants pocket, like I was thinking it was last stream. Anyway, let's see here. Rodent, what's up, buddy? And Dragon, hey, what's going on? Chris, hey, what's up? All right, let's go ahead and get this episode started. Have a nice stream. All right, I appreciate it, man. Make sure you leave a like if you don't mind. Start recording. Alrighty. I just refreshed. It seems to be working correctly now. Okay, cool. So I'm recording. Good. Crazy month. Or coins. Okay, cool. We're good. Hey guys, how's it going? The Haggard Nerd here. Welcome back to Factorio. Last episode we left off. Well, actually, since we left off, they've updated to now 0.16.36, and I've added a couple quick mods. I know, but I added what was it? Shuttle trains, the light version, and I also added something that would help me with a thing that I completely forgot about. Automated fuel and ammo, which basically is like autofill, but currently the preferred autofill, I believe it's by Nexilla. I could be wrong. That one does not currently work with 0.16. It only works with 0.15 and prior, apparently. So this one works, but it doesn't work the way I prefer, like the way it loads fuel in. And thank you, Chris. Appreciate it.
Chris_Ishida is now hosting on Twitch with 0 viewers.
That is awesome of you. I appreciate that. But yeah, so basically this one doesn't quite put in ammo in the way I'd prefer. It takes by percentages of how much ammo you have in your inventory rather than putting in a certain predefined amount like the other mod does, if I can remember that properly. So let's go ahead and back out of here. Go ahead and load up here. So now traveling around and loading and taking out biters and stuff should be a little bit easier. All right, so everything running nice and smooth. It looks like it is. A little bit of stutter in there, but all right. So we got no stone. We got to deal with the stone here soon. We're gonna need some stone for some stuff later on. I always got to remember, escape is not gonna work for that. So we have this this mod. So control click to call the nearest train shuttle train to the nearest blank or blank station. Okay, so basically the way it works is if you have a shuttle train like on the map, it'll come to you, but I always like to just carry around my station, my train, plop it down and tell it to go somewhere. So this won't necessarily be handy for me, but traveling around with the shuttle thing will be a lot easier if I can get my words out. I'm gonna go ahead and create a locomotive. I believe I have enough for that, so let's go ahead and do that. And then I'm going to make one of the shuttle train doohickeys, the technical term, of course. I have not researched the thing, so I'm gonna not do the inserter capacity. I'm gonna go ahead and do the shuttle train thing since it'll be quicker. And then while that's doing its thing, I'll show you once it finishes up. The other thing is the turret creep, or the autofill. So what it does is it doesn't take out of your hotbar, it takes out of your inventory. So right now I have 129 of these, the firearm magazine. So when I plop something down, you'll notice it's not saying it needs fuel, or excuse me, ammo. Here there's 100, there's 8, 6, 4. See, so the first one, it pops down like a whole crap ton, and then the next few pops down a bit more like I'd expect it to. I don't know why it puts 100 in the first one. There is some options you can go to with the mod settings per player here. The minimum ammo stack size you can do is 5%, which is, you know, kind of crazy. I'm sure 100 is not 5% of 129, but you know, it is what it is. Maybe it's something that doesn't really work between like the big bag mods and stuff like that. And so on and so forth. So the idea is I need to make sure that the first turret that goes down is not the one that has the most ammo in it, or is closest to the biters that'll get taken out first, or I'll lose a lot of ammo. So when I build my my turret creep areas, I'll just make sure I have to put like a one in the back, and then put a line up front with the lesser amounts, so I don't just run through all my ammo. Okay, so what are we gonna do this episode even? Okay, we got plenty of fuel going in here, or iron ore going in. What I'd like to do is just verify that my trains are all working properly. That's one thing I do want to do. So the iron ore drop off, this one is currently being used. Good. Down here we have, oh yeah, I don't have a radar down here. I need to put a radar down here so I can see what's going on, but it looks like it's doing the correct thing that we expect it to. We got to rename this and that, these two stations, because this is going to be copper, so we'll work on copper soon. I'm just going to go ahead and run around here since we have the vehicle. Might as well. I'd prefer to see this in person. Okay, that's unloading properly. Push Alt to see what's going on there. So it's unloading very slowly, as expected. I'm gonna need to run over here and not run into some power poles. Preferably a whole bunch of landfill. Might as well go ahead and pick that up too. That's the other reason. Why do I keep doing that? Enter. So many different games have different combinations of like how to get in and out of vehicles and stuff like that, so it gets a little confusing at times. So there's a whole lot of stone here. I kind of almost want to just set this right here, and then basically just remove all this. I don't know why I didn't just pick it up and move it over. It's fine. It's fine. Let's do a fast inserter there, and let's do a regular inserter here. I'm just making more landfill, basically. That's all I need. Whole lot of landfill. Okay, can we run down here now without running into anything? That would be really nice. Okay, so there's that. So this is our gear area, and nobody's here. That's the drop-off area. So our creation area, production area, whatever. We are waiting on what here? We are about half full, so we're waiting on more ore to be smelted, it seems. which I need to work on getting all this picked up as well. So this is currently in the process. Real quick, I was bartending last time, so I couldn't answer. You asked about the Wasteland Weekend. It was a 4-day camp out. It's Mad Max themed. Oh, that sounds really cool. So this is doing its thing, which is what we expected, which is great. It'd be great to increase the productivity of this area soon. Uh-oh, we're getting attacked? Where are we getting attacked? Oh, over there. Okay, we gotta get on over there then. Hopefully our turrets handled that nicely. So they will attack more from the south rather than in the center like I was thinking they would. So we're gonna have to shore up this area a little bit. It's fine. We got 1, got 2. Yeah, let's go ahead and give you guys like 10. There's that. And then I'm gonna put maybe this one back here and then like that. That's all good. You know, I'm gonna put it kind of negates the whole point of the autofill if I fill it manually still, but I want very specific amounts in these as opposed to just plopping them down so I can work through a biter base. There's that. And that way if they come through, they will be attacked by all these guys since they're going to be coming through here. Probably wouldn't hurt to go ahead and put down maybe another layer or 2 here just to kind of be safe. Pick that back up. All right, so copper would be good because we want to get 2 green circuits on this larger scale. I also want to work on getting this like higher efficiency. What I'd like to do is figure out a way to just go ahead and replace all my yellows with blues, inserters, I mean. Do I have... I don't think I have that upgrade mod like I used to. There was this mod that I used to use where you could just highlight and it would auto upgrade certain things. Excuse me, I apologize for coughing there. Our shuttle train is actually not being produced or being researched as quickly as I had expected. I would expect. So let me check that out real quick. I know I'm just going around and doing a lot of checking right now, but that's one of the things about this game. You got to make sure everything's still running quite nicely. What is going on here? So, okay, so we're just waiting on what? The gears? Is the gear, are the gears what's holding us up? Yeah, because no gears are coming up in here. Yeah, okay, okay. It's fine. How far away is our plate supply train from being full? So if that supply train is almost full, then we can just expect it to run up here pretty quickly. If it's not almost full, then we're gonna have to do something about it. Okay, that is almost full. What is going on? Why is this not... Why is that unbalanced? That should not be unbalanced like that. Whoa, how did that even happen? What? Like that entire bank right here has not been producing. Well, it has been producing, but holy crap. Okay, that's not cool. Oh no, that's an imbalance. I almost feel like I should do an inserter. I mean, you can only go so fast with this thing though. Oh man, that sucks. Okay, can I do anything to kind of speed this along? I think I'm just gonna leave it alone. I think I'm gonna leave it alone. And I'm just gonna send this on to its next location. I'm just gonna run it over to where it needs to go. So let's go ahead and do that. I'll post a link about the Wasteland Weekend over in Discord later. Okay, yeah, I definitely want to check that out. That'd be kind of cool. Alright, so this should drop off here. It won't be perfectly balanced out of the train, but it'll get balanced via this 8-lane splitter, which is very handy. And then that will take care of our research soon. So I will trust that that's going to work, unless we have another randomly turned belt. And this is why we check. Indeed, indeed.
Dragon Max 14 is now hosting on Twitch with 0 viewers.
Welcome, Dragon Max. Thank you for following and thank you for hosting, buddy. I appreciate that, man.
Dragon Max 14 is following on Twitch.
Okay, so we're good there. We're good there. So I guess the next thing, the easiest thing would be to go ahead and get copper going. Now, is that a part of the, is that a mess up in the blueprint? If this over here is turned weird too, then I'm gonna have to fix the blueprint. The blueprint. It is! It's a part of the blueprint. How did I mess that up? It's fine. I'll just have to remember to do that every single freaking time. Okay, so let's figure out how we're gonna do this. So this guy is no longer relevant. This guy is not gonna work. Let's go ahead and connect this up properly. Oh, what was that? Is that how you're gonna connect me? That seems a little silly. All right. Let's get our train signal in here. I think that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, all that's fine. That can all be one block. Oh, right. So this is gonna come up here. Is everything laid down here? Do we have all the inserters? I'll worry about increasing efficiency and upgrading to other inserter types later. I want to make sure stuff's laid down first. So a lot of the long inserters we were waiting on seem to have been created at some point in the previous time, the past, that thing that I'm trying to talk about. Oh man. Okay, train shuttle stuff is still not moving. I'll keep an eye on that. So that is going that way. It's fine. Should probably connect this in. Cool. Get rid of these guys. Just make that a nice little four-way something or other. So that's gonna stop there. That's gonna stop there. So if there's something coming this way, yeah, okay, that should work. That should work nicely. Okay. Is everything else connected? Let's double check all of our lines. So it's gonna come in through here. I need to rename this, which we'll worry about the stops in a moment. There's some electrical poles I need to make, it seems. And I just realized that I did not start my timer, so this episode is going to run a little bit long. Maybe not too much, though. I'm never on top of things, it seems. Okay, so let's go ahead and make a handful of these guys. Okay, that should be good. Is that not lit? No, that's a lighted one. Okay, we're just waiting for another one. Or are we... What? There we go. Okay, okay. It's being a weirdo is what it's doing. Okay, so what did we use to connect up the power to the other side? Oh, there was already a line coming down and through. Okay, okay. Okay, let me just do this. It's a little bit wasteful, but... Good lord, those things stretch forever. See, if I could add that into the blueprint. Well, I should probably go ahead and do that, actually. Remake the blueprint. Since I added that and I fixed a couple things, probably not a bad call. Let me see where my blueprint is. It's that one? No, it's not that one. That one's the big one. There it is. Okay, let's go ahead and delete that. Let's go ahead and make a new one. And this one is going to incorporate the other side as well. Just so I can line it up. Oh. Should be good. Yeah, that should be good. Okay. Components. Oh, you can include station names and tiles and stuff. That's cool, actually. I might do that for later on.
Kennafish is now a sponsor on YouTube.
Awesome, man. I appreciate that. You know what? I'm gonna reach on over here in this thing of poppers that are currently blocked from my reach currently. And thank you, buddy. Oh yeah, it's cool of you that you became a sponsor. I really appreciate that. Oh man, that's cool of you, man. All right, so this is getting filled up. That's nice. So we have a full thing there. Awesome. And how are we doing? Copper ore? I'm going to assume it's this one. It is. We might actually fill up on this before, That actually might fill up everything before we run out of space. Well, there might be more copper in this patch than these boxes can carry, is what I'm trying to say. Jesus. Oh, words. You guys know how it is for me. I do apologize. It's just long day at work and trying to think through things. Haven't messed with this in a week, so it's kind of hard to remember certain things. So this is going to be copper or, God, I can't talk, drop off. And then this is going to be colors there. Why is that weird? Let's get rid of that. Let's do orange. Okay, cool. And it kept my enabled conditions, so I'm gonna have to change that as well. So this will be copper ore. Really, if I change that to anything, would that work? I think that would work. Let's try anything and see if that works. So anything equals 0. Everything equals 0. Everything equals 0. Let's try that. And then this is going to be copper plate pickup. And we need to have 2 more trains ready to go. Maybe a third, depending on... Oh, we need some iron chests here, too. Oh, stuck. There we go. This is going to be copper plate pickup. And that's going to be copper as well. Okay. Cool. And then a couple of trains. 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 for the wagons. So 2 each. That should be nice. As in the copper patch. Yeah, I mean, technically you're not wrong. Technically you're not wrong. Okay, so the other thing while I'm waiting on stuff to be processed, which is already done. I've already made stuff. I need to figure out my whole coal situation. Ideally, I'd like to pull coal over to here from that train since that'd be a supply, but technically we could run another supply train down, but we're running out of space because of this, and I need that to be picked up before we can do that. So maybe we can temporarily use this this train here to supply coal, but we're going to be dealing with some issues with fitting everything in. So I will come back to that in a moment. I'm still kind of wondering why my shuttle train has not been researched. Or are we still waiting on gears and or plates? Which is probably the case. So that's up in this the gear creation area, and I have no idea where I left my vehicle, which is right there. So that's cool. I've hired the best wall in the game. Continuous loop of trains, logistic robots to supply them with fuel and repairs. That makes sense. I just haven't gotten there yet. Okay, so we're both dropping off and picking up here. So that's emptying out pretty quickly. Cool. That is... Okay, we're still waiting on gears. That's fine. I could just go ahead and send it on, but I could also just ignore it and wait for it to do its thing. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. We're just waiting. That's all it is. So I need to look over here where this says gear pickup. Once that reaches whatever the max number is. Okay. Then we can watch for our research. Okay, so we've created our locomotives. Let's go ahead and pull this down here. And this is going to go just to copper plate pickup until full. And then it's going to sit right there for a minute. And I'm going to turn its manual because we have nowhere for it to go right yet. This also needs to be everything. All right. And then let's go ahead and put down a couple of these guys. Cool. And then run over and put down our other train, which should be coming down this direction. So there and there. And then I'm actually going to ride this one because we're going to make a line out of this. So we're going to go ahead and go to iron ore drop off until empty. And then we're also going to go copper. Oh, we don't have an actual proper quarry. Okay, well that's the next thing we're going to do then. Let's go ahead and park that. And we're going to turn this to orange. There we go. And automatic. Nope, manual. Okay, that's fine. All right, so all kinds of things we need to worry about. I mean, I understand that we have this right here, which we could just feed into, which we might just actually do just because we can. That's actually probably what I'm going to do, as I'm going to make this our first quarry. Since it's here, and then we got another area right here which we can make a quarry. We got an area here, we got some stuff here. We have this up here which is feeding our original base, which I'm not too worried about it. So this will be our first copper quarry, and then we'll worry about more when this depletes. Okay, so let's go ahead and just utilize this current track that we already have. Have it come down to the side a little bit. Actually, we wouldn't even need it to come down. You just stay straight. And then loop back up and into the existing rail. There we go. And let's put some lights down. Okay, I'm going to let that just be its own little thing. That should work. Thank you, John. Appreciate it. Okay, so I need a train stop. And I need at least space for 2. Let's just go ahead and do it right here. That should be fine. This is going to be copper ore pickup, and it's also going to be orange. Cool. And then let's bring our train over. Because I like working with trains like that are there, so I can see kind of how everything lines up. Okay, so copper ore pickup. There we go. Until inventory full. And then let's go ahead and make this into a line. Copper ore supply. Sweet. And then let's go ahead and go for pickup. There we go. Let's go ahead and knock that as manual. We're getting attacked over there again, but I think we're fine. Oh, I can't do that. That's not the right thing. I'm gonna have to put a radar over here. I think that's what I'm gonna do real quick. Do I have any radars? I'm gonna have to make some. Need a couple of radars. One kind of down here so I can see what's going on. And one over near the wall there where we get attacked. So probably wouldn't be bad to kind of put it here in the middle. Sure, why not? And that way when I'm out on the map I can zoom in and see what's going on. Makes things a little bit easier. And I can probably just plop that down. Just right here. And now I should be able to zoom in and see what's going on. Nice. I should be able to see how much of everything we have. Nice. Then what about our stations down here? We can see what's going on now. Very cool. All right, that's exactly what I needed. Someone sends a super chat. Does it read it out loud? It does. Indeed. So that could be kind of dangerous, so. Whatever is inherent to Tippy Stream, whatever system they use, I have no idea. So if you ever hear the lady's voice that speaks when somebody subscribes or follows or something, that's that same system. So if you're familiar with that voice, then you'll know what it is. If you're not, then I can't tell you what's up. Okay, so we could 1, 2, 3. So we have at least 3 full boxes. So we could send out, yeah, through a 4-way splitter. We could put two mini loaders in, and this is going to be our buffer. I don't need to create another buffer system here, so I'm just going to do that and do that, and then in. Oh, that's going to get in the way. You have to figure that out. I'm getting attacked again, but not getting any alerts or anything, so we're good. It won't let you send HTML tags. I wouldn't expect it to. I would expect it to only be text. Okay, let's get rid of these, and then maybe make or use some of the larger ones. Where are they? I thought I had some. There they are. So will that get those 3? There we go. Okay, so now I'm going to have an issue with these up here since... You know what? It's fine. It's fine. Let's go ahead and get rid of some of these. Yeah. Let's just do that. I'm comfortable with that. I'll just have that feed into the system via an inserter here. And, you know, if I was smart about this, I would put this back a little bit in the power area, and it already is, so I'm okay. Never mind. But I'm not going to plop the... I am going to plop the chest down. I'm just not going to put the stuff in the chest just yet. And I'm going to put priority input on the right. And that way it'll pull out of this first, and then it'll pull out of the rest. Or, you know, I could just do that. Why make things overly complicated, really? No need for all that. Alright, so let me go ahead and grab my splitter. Balancer, excuse me, wrong thing. And can I just, Yep. Nope. Okay. Is that. Is that. And then I'm going to go ahead and connect these guys with loaders. Alrighty. Oh man. Okay, cool. So that's going in. That's lining up exactly the way I was hoping it would. Let's go ahead and put down a larger power pole. I don't know why my power poles are all confabulated. That needs to be there. That. Let's put that like that. Keep those together. Sure, why not? Okay, and we need to supply power to this guy. So I'm assuming we can connect up somewhere, but I don't think I have anything anywhere. So let's just kind of do this and that. There we go. Okay, and once that fills up, which will take a moment, but it'll take it where it needs to go. Okay, let's go ahead and get this tested at least. So let's go ahead and go to drop off. Gonna take a big ol' ride around, because the loop that I have up north, or the full loop itself, doesn't come back in on around. There aren't any shortcuts is what I'm trying to say. So I'm wondering if maybe with this line, if I could make a shortcut for it, maybe it would be a little less travel time for it, but I don't think it's going to be a problem really. I mean, actually, it would be really easy to make a shortcut for this thing. Let me verify that this is working properly first. I'm pretty sure it is. We just need to get the coal over here. Okay, so it dropped everything off. It looks like it's going where it needs to go. Gonna get all split all evenly around through here. Cool. All right, let's focus on getting this coal over, and then this copper area will be built up and kind of awesome. All right. So if I were to split directly off these guys, I've already got a balancer here. Okay, still not an issue. 5, 10. Yeah, we're not hurting there. Okay. How am I gonna do this? So if I push it up, it's gonna go get messed up in here. I need some landfill and run it down and below. Thankfully, I have this here, so let's just kind of do this. I think that'll work. So can we fit 4? We can. Awesome. All right, so the question is, I mean, it's not really hurting right now for output. I'm just thinking about this though. We can pull off this one, no problem. We could just add other loaders. Put one here and then have it wrap around there. Then we could put one, we don't have one there, so it'd have to go up top. So you could put 2 on this side coming down and 2 on this side going up. I think that'll work. It's overly complicated. It really doesn't need to be that complicated. So let's do that one. Let's do that one. Let's do that one. Let's line it up at least. Let's do that one and that one. The loop of shame. It's a little bit different of a loop of shame, John. But I get what you're saying. Alright, so if we run this... Oop. Okay, there's that. There's that. Oop, no, that's not what I'm trying to do. That. And that. Ooh. Go ahead and put our splitter down, or our balancer rather. Cool, and then we can just have that run up as needed. So, as far as we can. Actually, that's not going to work because there needs to be at least one space for underground belts, which I don't have any more of. Off to dinner. All right, rodent. Thanks for hanging out. Enjoy your dinner. Have a good one, buddy. If I don't see you. 3, 4. There we go. Run this as far as I can. It's a little messy, but it works. There's an old saying, if it's stupid and it works, it ain't stupid. It's arguable, I know, but... Do I have enough space there to bend that around? Uh-oh, that's getting close. Oh no! Okay, I have enough to make a couple. There we go. Now it's uneven, but it's fine. Sweet, now we have coal supply into our copper smeltery area. And now it should start producing. We should, everything should be balanced out nicely. Of course, there's not any copper being provided just yet because it's not being supplied because the train's still filling up. What time is it now? For me, personally, it's 7:49, and it's probably about time for me to wrap up this episode. Speaking of time. So guys, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button. If you like what I do, hit the like button. If you're over on the Twitch or the Mixer side, make sure you hit that follow button as well. I'd appreciate it. And guys, do me a favor, share my videos, share my live streams, leave likes, leave comments. Also, host on Mixer or Twitch if you like my content and you want to help me get out there. I'd appreciate it. And guys, once we hit 2,500 subscribers on the YouTube side, I'll be doing a giveaway for a $50 Steam digital gift card. The way you enter for that is you go to the gleam.io link down in the description below. Make sure you follow the instructions, enter as many times as you can, do the daily entry, and make sure you share it with your friends as well. So guys, I will catch you in the next episode. As always, thanks for watching. Take care. All right. Everything running nice and smooth. Everything sounding good. Hopefully. All right, let's get this next episode going with the timer this time. Okay, good, good. Thank you, John. Appreciate it. I'm gonna wait for that to kind of chill out. Wait, Mouthburn, what's up, buddy? What is the okay for? Everything all right, Mouthburn? I want to get a verification from Mouthburn that everything's good, and then we'll continue. All right. Okay. Almost there. Alright, no response from Mouthburn. So hopefully everything's okay. Just the bot spam me. What did it spam you with? And which bot? Was it Nightbot or was it Batissimo? I'm gonna stop recording for right now. As soon as we get this figured out, guys, we'll continue with the next episode. Thank you for hanging out. Okay, if it's an issue, Mouthburn, just pop it over in mod chat on Discord, and I'll review it after. It's no big deal. Batissimo. Okay, yeah, let me know what he did, what it did over in mod chat, and I'll take a look at it after the stream. All right, start recording. Cool. Good, good. Reset timer. Hey guys, how's it going? TheHaggardNerd here. Welcome back to Factorio. Last episode, we spent some time getting our kind of early temporary copper quarry started. This train here is almost full, so we're waiting on that. And we ran coal from the other location, the original location here for our iron smeltery into our copper area, and I realized that this doesn't have any power, so I'm going to supply power to that real quick. All right, that should better be, that should work. That should be better, and that's kind of why having balancers is handy. So that way one of those lines didn't go in completely empty. All right, so that should be set. I kind of want to see it in action, though. That's the thing. There's only one copper stop and one. Yeah, there's only one of those, so that's not gonna be a problem. It's just gonna go back and forth until it can't. So that is fine. That is good. We're gonna consider that done for right now. So what's next? What's next? So we got the copper going. It wouldn't hurt to have some more stone be pulled into the thing. Well, really, what I need to be focusing on is getting copper wires situated. So what I could do is I could quite literally just double up this entire area, completely redo this right here, and make a copper wire processing area. I can't think, man. The words. I know what I'm trying to say. It's not working, man. It's not working. Okay, you know, that's I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. So let's make another blueprint. Just make things... Nope, 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 nope. Let's do this. Let's do that. Yeah, that works. And then make sure I have this coming off far enough to where the copper smelter you can pop up in there, and that actually will work out nicely. And B, I have enough room to have the ingoing and outgoing up at the top, the 2 lines, to bypass the trains here when they're sitting there and waiting, because I don't want a traffic jam to happen there. So I'm gonna move this back. I'm probably actually gonna have it connect up. Now that I'm talking about it, have it connect up, and then have it just kind of split off the top. Okay. That shouldn't be a problem. Let's give us 2 more spaces. I think that'll work. I think that'll be fine. Let's do that. And I'm gonna need a whole lot of everything for this. And I want the bots to make this so I can go ahead and make my outgoing area. So I'm actually going to go ahead and connect these guys up. Are they going to connect? Can I go higher? Yes, I can go higher. Nice. I don't really want them to touch though, but I guess that'll be fine. And then, oh, sounds like Sam and Gadget are home. Really? Really? Is that not going to work? Okay, I don't think that's going to work. It's just not lining up nice is all it is. And I don't like it when things don't line up nice. Bork, bork. Yeah, she's actually not in any sort of pain. It sounds like she's being murdered upstairs, but more than likely what's happened is Sam is taking Gizmo out to go use the bathroom, and Gadget just does not like being alone at all. So she will freak out so much. And she, like, there's times where she sounds like she's being murdered, and she's perfectly safe and fine. So we're hoping she doesn't have like some pretty ridiculous separation anxiety or something, but why is that not working? Why are you not working with me? I guess you could go straight. How about that? I don't know if you guys can hear this. I do apologize if you can. Can I connect this one to the next one up? Because if I can do that, then this won't be a problem. All right. I'm not doing it right because I'm not holding shift. Nope, that's gonna have to go straight too. Okay. And then, how far back? I mean, if I can just get these to line up here, that'd be nice. That'll work. And then, this is a really awkward intersection. Where am I from? I live near Asheville, North Carolina. Am I out of... Oh, because I'm holding it. Right. I just forget about that. I can't build stuff with my bots if I'm holding it currently. Will that work? That's a really weird intersection, but it might work fine. I mean, can we have those two connect? Would that be too much to ask? Because if I can just do this in one line, that'd be great. Because I'm holding it again. Crap. Alright. There we go. So let's... Yeah, I can. Nice. Nice. Very nice. It's all in just one section here, so I think it's all connected. I feel like I should get rid of these trees here just so I can make sure. Alright, so this is going to be kind of a crazy little loop here, so I'm going to get rid of these guys. I'm going to make this a bit more simple. So we got this one, got an exit, got an exit. So from the right... Okay, so exit from the right, from the right. So this would go either forward or up. This will either go That way or that way. I feel like that's overly complicated, but it should be fun, honestly. Because that would go either here or there. This could go either straight or straight, or this could either go up or up. And that's all one block. So I think... Is this the other one that I missed? I think this is the other one I needed. There we go. That's what I was looking for. That was what I was missing. Okay, cool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should work. And we're being attacked. How are we doing on everything? Everything's good still? Good, good? Cool. I'm going to need more tracks soon. And more transport belts and all kinds of good stuff. Okay, I'm going to clear out the trees from here so I can see what's going on with this intersection. Once again, put some signals down. So that's simple and clean there. That's all signaled properly. This is not signaled properly. There we go. Okay, let's let this build in. It looks like I'm gonna need a whole lot more inserters. And probably some more assembly units, machines. And I know this is all set to be gears, so I'm gonna have to make this all copper. I think it makes two copper cables for one copper plate, so I'm gonna have to rework all these inserters, but it will be fine. And it looks like I need some lighted electric poles, small lighted electric poles. So let's make a handful of those. Let me go find my car. Keep leaving that thing around. And is it right there? It's right there. Okay. So I'm going to run back up. I'm going to pick up a bunch of inserters. I'm going to pick up a bunch of... Well, it looks like I need some... Thought I needed some transport belts, but it seems like I might not, actually. Ooh, can't go this way. Gonna have to finish that out soon. Okay. Sorry, I'm just looking around here. Let's go ahead and grab... Probably... Go ahead and grab a bunch of these here bullets. What do we run out of? Why are we not running? We need what? Oh, steel. Okay. Do we have any steel? We do have a bunch of steel. Holy crap. Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay, let's grab transport belts. Let's grab inserters. Maybe we'll do 2 stacks of inserters now. How are we doing on green circuits? We got 1,000. Doesn't hurt to have more. What about plates? Let's go ahead and just load up. I don't really need all this copper or this stone in my inventory. So what I'm thinking is, and I may have meant to do this before, but completely forgot when I moved everything around earlier for my landfill here, is that I meant to put my stone back in here. And I'll hold on to 100 for whatever reason. Okay, I'm gonna make another handful of these. And then let's make some underground belts. Let's make some splitters. I know I could go ahead and start working on getting some fast transport belts going, but I will do that at a later time. Once we get away from relying on, what were we up to? We're up to green science here. Once we get through green science on the larger scale side, then I'll start worrying about doing faster transport belts and stuff. Because I tend to use transport belts as needed rather than just a full sweeping pass. Everything set to red transport belts or blue or whatever, you know. That way I improve efficiency as needed. And then once I get to the point where I feel like everything's like working awesome, then I go back and replace everything. But for right now, everything's good. Everything's good. Shuttle train's still not moving. Gonna check on that real quick. How are we doing with this train? It's... should be dropping off now. I wish I would have checked when I was up here already. So we have this that's feeding into the system. It's feeding in, it's feeding in. We should have red science going wherever that is, up here somewhere. It's going, it's just going really slow because everything else is using the gears that are coming through here. I feel like I could run a second line of gears up through here and it'd probably be very beneficial. Is that worth it though? It might be actually. Okay. This won't be hard. It's just a matter of switching things around as needed. I'm kind of being wasteful with my underground belts, but it's perfectly fine. It came off this side, it did. Okay. It is a lot of gears. There's a lot of everything in this game. Okay, so the first split's going to be down here. That should be fine. I mean, it's going to take what, like a third? So half and what, like a quarter, I guess. But we don't need like a whole lot down here. I don't even think we need that many. Okay, so we have a lot more going into the system here now. So it should be able to crank out a lot more, a lot faster. So we have our belts being produced. We have our inserters being produced. And yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, that's already starting to back up anyway. So I guess I could be kind of awesome and replace the standard assembling machines with 4 of the slightly faster ones, because these have a crafting speed of 0.5, these have a crafting speed of 0.75, and they will produce red a little bit faster. Help balance it out a bit. Okay, cool. I think we're good here. So it is 1 per 2, so yeah, I'm going to need a whole lot of inserters. That's good. We're good. Everything's good. Okay, so back down here we have gears being saved up via buffers in a very quick manner. It's kind of awesome. Being attacked again, not a problem. Alright, let's go ahead and get this built back up here. I want to try to get this area built up before the end of this episode, so I have to focus. Yeah, so our shuttle train thing is moving finally, our research. This is awesome, I love this. Okay, we're good. That's all built up, alright. Utilitarian stuff has been finished. Alright, let's go ahead and go back to our inserter capacity bonus. Oh, it saves the progress now. That used to not do that. Used to, if you switched technologies, it would just, you'd have to restart from scratch. Alright, is everything built up here? I think it might be... No, it needs more loaders. Okay, that's fine. Get a handful of those. It's gonna take a while. And then did I just eat through pretty much all of my inserters? I think I did. Crap. I'm gonna go ahead and make the rest of these fast inserters and go pick up more regular inserters. I didn't realize I just ate through them that fast. This is going to be copper plate drop off. It's going to be orange. Did I save that right? I did. Okay. This is going to be copper. Whoa, what's going on here? I done something wrong. Okay. So copper cable pickup. Good. And then I need 2 more trains. No, I need 1 more train. And I'm going to have you go to the copper cable pickup until inventory is full. Cool. And then have you turn off and then put 2 more wagons behind you, which I need a lot more iron for. So it looks like we're going to have to head up anyway. Tears for what? Why tears for gears? Gears are fine. No need to worry about gears. Oh, instead of tears for fears. Ah, okay. Took me a second to get there, but I got there. Better late than never, right? Okay, inserters as well. Almost forgot those. That's not what we're looking for. Here we go. Okay, you know, I haven't checked my biter situation in a while. Let me go ahead and do that, because we've been getting issues from this area. Oh, probably this area. They've probably been coming up from the south because they are saturated. This is about to cause me some problems. This up here is fine. This guy's going to be a problem later on, but we cleared out their neighbor recently, and that's fine. That guy's going to be a problem soon, but I think we're good for right now. Yeah, we are. Okay. Oh, stop. Oh no. He ain't giving you sass, he's just telling you that you're doing awesome. How about that? Does that work? I don't know if that works. Okay, so we need some power. Let's go ahead and connect up here somehow. Probably up here would be better. Probably up here, yeah. There we go. How's our power situation? Doing good. All right. Okay. Well, before I pull the other train up here, oh, you know what? Wagons. I need wagons. So let's do 2 cargo wagons here, and that'll be produced soon. Let's go ahead and pull up the yellow inserters. And research stuff. Concrete, sweet. And now that I'm doing this, I probably could pull up the machines as well. I know it sounds kind of silly, but I'll explain it in just a second. Let's go ahead and pull up the machines. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? There you are. All except the last bank. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and move these over to copper cables. Yeah, there. Okay. Now the issue here is that these are going to get, these lines going out are going to get saturated really fast. So I'm going to have to do something about that as I can. So 1 in to 2 out. 1 in to 2 out. So I'm going to have to do that across the board. I like everything to line up nice and even. If you guys didn't notice. There we go. Okay. There's that. So 1 in to 2 out. Let's repeat. Over on this side. Oh, nope. Nope, didn't have that lined up. Uh-oh. There we go. Cool. All right, so now we have 2 fully saturated lines, or we will have 2 fully saturated lines coming in. But we will have some issues with stuff going out, so I may have to split how these are done on the outside. But I'll wait for this one to get fully saturated before I make any adjustments there. Now, the reason why I had removed both the inserters and the building is that way I didn't have to go through and basically click and paste on every single one. I'm just going to copy this again and call it a day. Anything we don't need here? That we don't need anymore. So let's go ahead and empty that. I forget, like, I'm so used to going back. And, yeah, we don't need that either. Just reusing an old blueprint, but you don't have to do that anymore. That's not how it works. I always forget that. Okay. There we go. So, oh, stop moving. Stop moving. There. There. Stop moving. And there. So now everything's set to cables. This game is awesome, Chris. Yeah. I'm glad you like it. Is there anything that's missing? Let's go ahead and do 1 pass on each side. So there's that. Everything seems to be lined up. We're still in like early game technology. We haven't even gotten to the crazy stuff later on. Because I'm building so big, it's taken so long to get to like mid-late game stuff. I'd say like, regardless of the base size, if you were to play through all this on a much smaller scale, you're only like maybe a quarter of the way into the game. But since I'm building up so big, it's taken so long to get to the later stuff. But once we start producing the science on this scale, it'll be a lot easier to crank through some of the more expensive stuff later on. So basically, instead of a nice curve and then having to build out your... Okay, if this is science, The line would be like, you start making all the science early on in small amounts, just enough to where you need them, but there comes a point where you have to start building your base bigger and bigger and bigger, and your science and technology kind of flatten out, mesa or plateau or whatever, because so much is needed for the later science. What I'm doing is I'm basically starting off super slow, and then later on it's gonna exponentially grow in terms of speed of research and stuff. The later research and stuff requires a lot more materials as well. So I'm trying to build the infrastructure to have it like all there in place, so when I do need it, we can use it. So, okay, so our smeltery is working properly as expected, as hoped. Of course, I'll need to go through, once we get green science down, I'll go through and optimize all this stuff. But we're not there yet. This is not being picked up. Okay, that's fully dropped off now. So it's gonna go pick up another whole bunch there. Okay. The best streamers playing the best game. Oh, I'm glad you feel that way, bud. I appreciate the compliment. I'm gonna go ahead and push this on to where it needs to go. So let's add copper plate drop off until inventory is empty. Then we're gonna call this, we're gonna make a line here, copper plate supply, save as line, and then let's go ahead and drop off. So it should just go up here, no problem, and unload here. And then I go ahead and put down the 2 wagons because I forgot to do that earlier. And then I also need to connect this line up here so it doesn't beep at me. On that, I totally agree. It's so much needed just for blue chips. Yeah, exactly. So I'm thinking if I have the infrastructure in place, it'll be a whole lot easier than having to worry about building the base up later on. That's my thinking, at least. People might disagree, but to each their own, right? If you don't like it, you don't have to. Well, you should learn to appreciate other people's opinions. How about that? I'm not directing that at anybody specifically. I'm just, I have conversations in my head sometimes, and they go in really fun, awkward directions. What is that? Factorio. Oh, it's like a chain link fence. Oh, okay. So you can make chain link fences with the Decatorio whatever mod. That's fun. Okay, so this is fully empty, or fully emptying. It will be fully emptied. Yeah, my car's there. Yeah, I found it earlier. All right, so looks like it's fully saturated. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 in, and it's fully saturated. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh, goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 in. So another 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So is that really only 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I only made it 9 long? I thought I made it 10 long. How did I only make it 9 long? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow, these are batches of 9. That is stupid. Oh man, okay. There's a better way to do this then. Yeah, everybody's accounts are separated by the different platforms. So if you have 4 different accounts, one on YouTube, one on Twitch, one on Mixer, one on Discord, you'll all have 4 different like nerd coin accounts, whatever. And then since we don't really do the experience and levels on Discord, you know, that's handled by MeBot or whatever, Me6. It's kind of complicated, but I mean the bot's still kind of new. Maybe dude will add in merging of accounts later on, but it's not really a big deal right now. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is 2, 3, 4. Split this up like this. All right, I mean, let me think through this before I start talking about it, or else I'm not going to make any sense. Is that still filling up before we get to the last one? So we should split this out as well. Okay, we don't have space to do that in. So this one's going to be useless, it seems. So let's not worry about that. Okay. Really, this is not an optimized build for this production, but it's fine. It's fine. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stop this right here. Oh, good lord. Okay. Ideally, I probably should just do that anyway, but I'm not gonna because I want it to be even. There's that. So, what we could do is we could merge those two, and then merge these two. Come on, 3. There we go. And then we can send 2 full lines. Or... Yeah, that works. So that one will push up into there. We don't need any balancers or anything. And then how we're going to connect this in. Oh no, that's not good. Oh, that's a lot in the name of efficiency and productivity. Okay, so is what it is. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Come on, fingers. Okay, so if we're gonna have 2 coming up on each, basically it's gonna be 4 lines of pure copper to 8 lines of pure cables. So I should have thought of that beforehand, but I did not. So I just kind of fix things as I come across the issues. This is a challenge of Factorio. Yeah, right? So it ain't typical. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Well said. Indeed it is. What's the fun part? It's fun. Right? I mean, I think it's fun. I don't know about you guys, but I like it. That's why I play it, right? Okay, so there's that. That'll cover all the... Maybe not. I don't think it will. Hold on. There's thoughts in my head that I can't get out just yet. Let me put these down. I'm thinking of the loaders and the power of the loaders and trying to supply that power. And that's going to be funky, but I can rework that pretty easily. Okay, let's go ahead and put our loaders down, make sure they all have power. They do not. That's what I was worried about. So let me go ahead and put one more here and we're good to go. There we go. That's what that entire weird stammering on my words was all about. Trying to figure that old deal out. And more loaders. Sweet. And then we need an 8-lane, another one of these guys. So let's go ahead and open the blueprint book. Nope. Shift, right? No, not shift. Holy crap. So you pick it up. Is that 8-6? 8-8. Right, there we go. That's not gonna work. Crap. Not enough space. Alright. Challenges. We'll be fine though. I think. So 8-8. We move it up as far as we can. Maybe back a little bit too. So 1, yeah, let's move it over a couple. This should be fine. So we're gonna have 2 coming this way. We have 2 from there. Yeah, that'll work. Oddly, but it'll work. Oops. going to send these up without anything yet. I'm going to keep them separated. I make more coins on Mixer than in Twitch. Are you in Mixer more? Do you physically have your screen open and watching on Mixer more than you have on Twitch? If that's the case, that would be why. It's not a when I'm streaming, it's a when you're watching kind of deal. Okay. Oh boy. Wait. That's not gonna work, is it? Shit. Okay. How many spaces am I left with? Not much, just one. Oh no. Yep, I done did a bad thing. Okay, so we have 3 here, 2 here. That's not going to connect. So what we could do is put our buffers further north. Yeah, that'll work out. Since you produce more wires than copper going in, it really becomes a hassle doing it offsite. Yeah, it does, but if I want to grow this bigger and bigger, it makes it easier in a way. Okay, so what I could do is I could put my buffers all right here in a row, and that'd be nice. So let's go ahead and get rid of these guys. So instead of 4, we need 8 total. I like how I chop down the tree from a distance. Let's get rid of these guys. I feel like if I do it offsite like this, I tend to build all my stuff kind of offsite, like in compartmentalized, you know, train depots, like I have been. And I find that being able to like just copy that and place it somewhere else if I need more of that production is a lot easier than having to kind of have everything nested in and together in a more complex system. The simpler and the larger I keep the components, the easier it is to manage later on, in my opinion. And I still need space there for power, so let me go ahead and do that. There we go. And I realize that I'm running way over on my time here, but we're almost done here, so let's go ahead and put that there. And then another round. So the question is that going to line up? Do I have to move this up a little bit? I might actually. Or, you know, I could just move all this back. Oh, man. All right. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Move all this back. So, once again, blueprint. Just going to grab another blueprint. Going to grab this. I just need to move all this back. That's all it is. Didn't think about this on the way over. Okay. So what I'm going to do is get rid of these guys again. Get rid of these guys. And I know I just did all this, but it'll make sense in a minute, I think. It's one of the parts of this game. You just have to do it. You have to deal with it. There it is. Okay. So we want to get that as close as possible. There we go. That should work, actually. Always think 3 steps ahead. Yeah, I try. Guess it's less of an issue if you're not using a main bus. Yeah, well, I used to use main buses, but I turned over to trains a while back, and I find that doing main buses via trains, if that makes sense, it's easier for me, in all honesty. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, let's keep them in the middle. So there's a space there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put power down on the other side. There we go. Now we have space. Okay. A little bit high. Cool. I think that is exactly what we need. Yep. All right, I'll go ahead and get rid of these guys since they're not needed anymore. And I realize that this episode is running pretty long. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. And the next episode, we're going to finalize the last little bit of this copper cable production. And we're on the last little bit, so it should be pretty easy, pretty straightforward once we get these last few lines connected. And I think it'll be awesome. So guys, if you want to see how this turns out, check it out in the next episode. Guys, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button. If you like what I do, hit the like button. If you're ever on the Twitch or the Mixer side, make sure to hit that follow button as well. I'd appreciate it. And guys, do me a favor, share my videos, share my live streams, leave likes, leave comments, all that good stuff, because the more you guys interact with the videos, the more people that'll come and hang out and be part of the community. Definitely want to grow the community as big as possible, but I need your help to do that. So I definitely appreciate all the support you guys give me every single day. Thank you guys so much. You guys rock. And my way of saying things is once we hit 2,500 subscribers on the YouTube side, I'll be doing a giveaway for a $50 Steam digital gift card. And the way you enter for that is you go to the gleam.io link down in the description below. You click the link, follow the instructions, enter as many times as you can. Make sure you do the daily entry and also share it with your friends. And guys, I'll catch you in the next episode. As always, thanks for watching. Take care. All right. Let's see here. Josh, hey, what's up, buddy? Without the mod, you have to wait till after you get oil set up to get bots. Yeah. That's why I like my nanobots, because it'll get me bots early. Kind of cheaty, whatever, but yeah, I prefer to have bots sooner rather than later, but I do the crazy sciences later rather than sooner, so it's my trade-off. And the oil is a huge pain in the butt. Oil is a huge pain in the butt. I completely agree with that. Dragon, you heading out? All right. Have a good one. They're finding, well, it's not horrible. It's just, it's a challenge is what it is. It depends on your definition of horrible and whether or not you like challenges. Let's go and get this next episode started. All right. Let me check something just real quick here. Looks good, looks good. Things good there. One quick check on another thing. Of course, you're going to open it up there. So there's one. Okay, cool. Everything's good. Just making sure. Okay, recording. Timer. YouTube, what's up, buddy? Timer. Let's get it started. Let's get started with this episode. Hey guys, how's it going? TheHaggardNerd here. Welcome back to Factorio. Last episode, we spent a lot of time, a little bit more than I meant to actually, working on getting my copper cables situated here. And the idea for this episode, excuse me, I apologize, is that we're going to go ahead and finish connecting everything up here. And yeah, that'll be the next step in our wonderful, awesome factory that we're working on. So I'm going to go ahead and connect these guys up. Let's see here. You want to know something? I hate the caps rule. Well, that's awesome, man, because I rolled back the caps rule. And it's one of those things where use it sparingly. So if you like do nothing but chat in all caps, I'll turn it back on. But if you have appropriate things to say at appropriate times, yeah, it's more of a freedom of speech kind of thing that I decided to go with. So be mindful of it. You can use it, but be mindful of it, please. Oh man, I have to do a little bit of something here. Wait, what? Oh, I connected it to the wrong thing. I thought I had enough space there, and I was getting kind of worried because I thought I had it all worked out, but I did. I just didn't realize that it's all messed up there. Okay. Anyway, I didn't really mean to go ahead and send those, but it's fine. I have technology I need to research. Let's go ahead and get that done. Paint concrete surfaces for added decoration. That'll be awesome when I do it, but just not yet. Okay. So let's go ahead and get this going one by one. So it's all good. And I'm not going to worry about balancing these guys because they're pretty much ready to go anyway. And I need to do this, the rest of this anyway. I just realized that I'm still missing a whole big bunch of this. Still getting attacked. Still not having a problem. Still doing good on... Oh, we got some spitters over here. Yep, we are not having any sort of issues. All right, cool. I feel like this could be done better. But I don't think it's a problem. It's what... I don't need to worry about it. Does that work? For now, it will. I mean, that makes it a little bit cleaner, right? Still the same kind of deal. Oops, there we go. It's all getting loaded in nice. So here, so I gotta go, we'll leave a like and put this on silent. Oh, okay. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for stopping in, and appreciate you leaving likes and stuff, man. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get these lined up just like the other ones. Now the fun thing about doing blueprints, or one of the things you gotta be mindful of when you do blueprints, is even if you have a main base structure like I have been, you have to go back and kind of tweak them if you want to be like efficient with the different types of production you're doing. Like, I mean, I could just plop these down and not worry about it anymore, and just not worry that the fact that these other like 5 are not really actually producing anything because the bolt's fully saturated, but it's not how I do things. So yeah, so you have to go in and you have to make tweaks if you want things to be nice and awesome. You know, I guess I could have not necessarily done that weird thing there. Yeah, I don't like to have belts that go back and forth like that. That's just, it looks terrible. It's very terrible. It's not good for my sanity. There we go. There we go. There we almost go. Make sure that's all connected up, and it's not. There we go. The forest also gives you a pollution buffer when the trees are still green. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, the using the forest to your advantage is definitely a good thing in this game. Okay, did I not connect that? I did not. Okay. Run this up. Hopefully we don't run into any trees or anything else. Why did it stop? Oh, it didn't stop. Okay, we're good. We are good. I think everything's producing. I mean, of course, these guys up here aren't, but I don't feel like fixing it. You're still using yellow belts. You might have been able to solve it with red belts instead. Yeah, but also I said, what, 30 minutes ago that I don't really go for red belts until I need it. Right now I don't need it because everything's fully saturated, as you can see here. I could have used my red belts, but I use I use the faster belts strategically. So like if I see something that there's no other way I can improve the efficiency upon other than using a faster belt, then I use the faster belt. Otherwise, if I get to the point where I'm using all blue belts across the entire thing, then, you know, that's ideal, of course, but it's not how I do things. Maybe it's not as good to stick with the yellow belts, but I mean, just like I'm still kind of early in the game. Later on, when I need the faster efficiency and stuff, I will definitely improve and update my current situation. But right now, my yellow belts are fully satisfying everything that I need currently. So So it's not a problem. It's not an immediate need right now. I don't need to worry about, you know, splitting hairs and trying to go through and completely updating my system from yellow to red and red to blue just yet, because I'm just not there yet. Okay, so we have these guys being made. Sweet. And we have stuff to research. Just gonna continue with that. All right, so I mean the next step would be to worry about green circuits. Is that right? So red science is a thing that needs to happen, and I don't think I want to do my red science production just like this. I actually skipped red science because it's supposed to be plates and gears, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Let me go back and look at something here. So let's do science pack 1. It's copper plates and iron gears. Okay, so I need to decide an area where I want to have my sciences be produced. Sorry if I missed this already. We're watching at work. Missed sections. Oh, okay, yeah, it's no worries. Oh yeah, if you're watching while at work, then yeah, I'll totally be all right with you missing the things that I say. Understood. Okay, so what I'm thinking, I'm going to do I could designate all this for oil production, and I kind of almost want to do that. So that means I would want to put my sciences elsewhere. I want all this to be smelting down here. This is going to be some production. We have enough room probably for one more thing in production here. If we did oil all here, that would keep things contained. I'm not really ready for oil yet, so maybe I'll designate like half of this to science. Like the track? Oh, the music track? Yeah, I thought you were talking about my train track for a second. But yeah, that's fine too. Speaking of train tracks and stuff, I just realized that I didn't check my the thing that allows trains to start and stop. And let me just pick this up and not worry about it before I say anything and make a derp of myself like I always do. So the logistics thing where it enables and disables stops, I did not check that with this copper cable production area. Okay, so let's see here. So this is gears. Let's try everything again, see if that works. Hopefully everything works, because then that'll be easier. It'll be great. Okay, that's about to empty. So once that empties, then if that turns white, then we'll be good. And then this, however, so it's enabled when that is 0. That should also be enabled when 0. So I know that the issue I was having before is I noticed that these things don't necessarily update until the train either arrives or leaves. And now this should be white, and it is. Cool. And let's back this up for a second. So now the thing should be white. It is, and when it arrives, it should not be white. It should be red. It should be disabled as soon as it arrives. It is red. Okay, cool. So it is behaving the way we thought we did, with the way I thought it would, using everything. That's going to make things a little bit easier. It's kind of awesome. Is everything named properly? Copper cable, copper cable. Okay, cool. Copper plate, rather. And that is working as I hoped it would. The electricity is starting to dip. Oh, it is. Thank you for that. All right. So, before we get into creating red science on the large scale, I'll start looking at power production. And it looks like we're probably going to have an issue with coal soon. I mean, we're not there yet, but how's our coal looking? Still got 3 hours. Okay, we're not hurting right yet. So, is it feeding the other side properly without any sort of issues? Plenty of coal getting down there. Oh, there's some ore here that did not get picked up. I'm gonna have to do something about that real quick. I don't like leaving little bits of ores just sitting out doing their own thing. There we go, there's that. Let's do power there. Let's do landfill. We don't actually need all this. Let's see here. Why did he re-land for a tourist beacon? I don't even know what's going on here. Okay. Anyway, so that is being fed properly. No issues there. It looks like we could probably stand to, I guess, make another bank down through here. I don't see why not. So let's go ahead and pull up all... Oh, we have a whole bunch of copper down here I didn't even see. So let's go ahead and get rid of trees. Right there. And then let's get rid of trees here. And research mining productivity. Pretty awesome. Let's do that. Assuming me decides to go on a high G landing isn't enough for my sweet ass explorer. Let's do it again and kill my ship. Oh no. Yeah, that's rough. Alright, so we got some copper here that I'm gonna go ahead and mark. Because we'll be picking it up soon enough, I'm sure. Oops. We'll include that. Should add it down here in a moment. There it is. Okay. And then, I think another blueprint. All the blueprints. All the time. I'm just going to double this up. Quite simple. And then move this down. Probably right there. Can I just, guess I could do it that way. Right? Nah, I'll worry about it later. It's not a problem. Okay, so what all do I need? I need pipes. I need inserters. No, I have inserters. Oh, that's gonna... Ah, crap. That's gonna put me right on top of that. The copper quarry that I was trying not to get on top of. Okay, let's get rid of these guys. And instead of doing it vertical, I'll do it horizontally. And that's going to run me into the uranium. Crap. Okay. So this is going to have to be offset. I hate doing things offset, but it is what it is. It will have to work. That give me enough space. Those will at least connect that way. It's ugly, but it'll be fine. Okay, so that's all connected in. So I'm gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Why am I doing everything in odd numbers? I'm gonna need 11 boilers. Oh, that's so bad. That is so bad. Oh, 5, 10, 11. So that means I'm gonna need what? 22, 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22. Engines. Yeah. So or just be short for now and expand after you clear the copper. Nah, I've already got it built out here. It's fine. Worst case scenario, I can move this elsewhere. But it wouldn't be bad to go ahead and start planning on getting this copper picked up. So maybe that's what we'll do since it's in the way now. Which means I should probably pick up all of this, all these trees, so I can make room for a stop. I'm killing my oxygen, or excuse me, my pollution sponge. All right. I'm probably gonna just connect that in here, and that'll be fine. Move it later, yeah. Exactly. It's a temporary build. How about that? I think that works. Just waiting on the one. There it is. Okay, let's go ahead and run our coal over. Hopefully it'll fit through there. Ah, man. But luckily, I have some handy dandy fill. Thank you, John. Does that need anything? That needs water. That's what I was missing. Okay. Do we have any? We do. Cool. So we're now back to full satisfaction and about half for our production. It's not bad. Now, as long as this can, our copper can keep up. Excuse me, not our copper. Excuse me, our coal can keep up. It'll be good. Oh, it took, with the autofill mod, it took all my wood out, and that's why it's burning the wood. That's fine. I'm perfectly fine with that. We'll come back and check on it later after it's burned through all that wood. You have some pretty sweet graphics. Do you make them yourselves? No. I actually found a pack online that I purchased for a reasonable price. I wish I could make graphics like this. And I'm sure if I took time, I might could figure it out, but I just literally don't have enough time to sit down and work on something like that. Okay. That's nice and clear now. We can get through there. Yeah, okay. I think our power situation is good for now. I'm going to go ahead and work on getting this copper picked up, because that needs to happen sooner rather than later. And then I'm going to probably have it spit out the top and then come over. You know what? I'll have it spit out to the side. That'll make more sense. And I like to keep everything lined up in order. All awesome like. Oh, that's not lined up. And one more. Okay, cool. This is going to give us 1, 2, 3, 4 lines, which I can just do a balance around. Okay, so if I were to break it out like here, will that work? Just barely. Okay. Could have it line up right there. That'll be nice. What mod that lets you walk through pipes? Squeak through, yeah. That's one of my must-have mods. And then there's another one that I do for forests as well. Because I like being able to walk through forests without having to get all messed up. It's a lot easier being able to walk through forests and not have to move every 2 seconds. Okay, there's that, and that. Awesome. Alrighty. So, I'm probably going to put my stop up here. It's going to be another copper ore pickup with 1, 2, 3. Just need at least 3 train lengths, wagon lengths, whatever. It's going to be copper. I'm going to call this copper ore pickup. Cool. And then, since we have another pickup, we can actually put down another train. So that'll be 2 trains supplying copper ore. That's going to be fun. Oops. Let's do that, and then let's do 2 more wagons. So we're gonna go copper. You know, it's lines. I'm gonna do lines, which means I'm gonna need to do my logistics thing, which means I need to grab another wire, just blip, dip, blip, and then let's do enable, disable. Let's do read train contents. Let's do everything equals 0. It's enabled. Yeah, sounds right. Brilliant. Welcome back. Okay, and that should be enabled. It is. Okay, so let's do copper pickup. Actually, we're going to go to line. Okay, let's get rid of this. Let's move this. So this is going to be copper ore supply. Mark that as active. We're going to do refuel. And then let's go copper ore pickup. Cool. And then drop that as manual. And then hopefully this will work out all balanced and stuff, because now that we have 2 trains on this line, it's going to be interesting to see how they interact with each other, and with the disabling of the different stops. It'll be the first proper test. See how that works. 2 1 2. Inserters again. There's that. And then we'll plop that there, and that'll be fine. One thing about your tracks, you need fewer train engines. What do you mean fewer train engines? I make an engine per dedicated stop. I mean, technically I shouldn't have 2 engines running per quarry. I shouldn't have an engine running per quarry. I should have an engine running per drop off. And the reason why I'm doing 2 engines for the copper quarry is because this is a small pickup. This is only 4 lines, not even a full 4 lines. And then down here is not a full pickup either. So what I'm thinking is these 2 trains can work together to provide a decent amount of copper. Normally I would look so like this drop off here. Depending on how many drop offs there were, I would have multiple engines per drop off, and then work that back through as, you know, the efficiency required. I'm surprised you have not blueprinted what yet. Going circles only needs 1 engine. Going back and forth requires 2. I don't know what you're talking about, man. There's only 1 engine here, and there's 2 wagons here. I'm not going back and forth. I'm just going around in circles. So maybe I'm missing something, but I'm not going back and forth. I make Factorio look easy. I'm glad you think so. Okay. Means you need more engine efficient by running one-way track like you are. Oh, okay. Okay, so I guess I just got confused as to why you said that then. I don't get it. Giving advice about something I'm already doing. Okay, maybe I could have lined that up. Did that line up? Probably not. Holy crap, it did. That was magic. That was totally unintentional. That was beautiful, man. Of course, I'm going to put my splitter in here somewhere. Or my balancer, rather. Let's put it right here. That'll be fine. And I need to get rid of the filter. Just put it like right here. It is. Cool. Alright, now we need to put power down. Oh, I think it did a thing. I'm gonna have to use the bigger power pole so it'll reach through. Yeah, totally meant to do that. It's a little bit messy, but it'll work. And that's that. All right. Going in circles means you never need to go backwards and don't need reverse engines. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, that's why I like to do, like concentric circles, basically. It keeps things very fluid. That way there's only one engine going one direction, or multiple engines going one direction, and all they need to worry about is where they're headed, not necessarily what's behind them. So, chat delay is getting you into trouble. Oh, okay. It's all good, man. Just a little bit of trying to figure out what's going on. Okay, so this is not going to be a fully compressed whatever, but it's fine. It's good. It'll do the job. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Don't know what's going on there. Why is that not working? It's collecting. Oh, because it's not pointed in the right direction. Still not pointed. Oh, I forgot I need loaders to pull out of the chest and then into the wagon. So this is Foobird. Okay, let's just get rid of this. And then put down these guys, and then put down these guys, and mess up my beautiful everything lined upness. There we go. And then I think what I'm going to do is something super simple here. Just do that. Actually, not use that one. I'll use this. Put that here. Put all that in there. And then run a power pole. Oh crap, I'm running out of small power poles. Come on, small power poles. There you go. Okay, what would be the easiest way to do this? There we go. And that'll just pull out from there. That'll be fine. I know there's a better way to do that, but that's easy. Easy effort, low effort. Okay, so, ideally, this should be able to go to drop off without any sort of issues. Which I'm assuming means that there's something picking up at the other station, which there is. And it looks like it's almost full. So let's go ahead and send this on to drop off. And let's do technology. Oh, we're into blue stuff now. Oh, crap. So we are now stuck on our technology. As for the blueprint, I was surprised you're not done yet. I meant you're loading the train cars. Yeah, well, I mean... yeah, I don't disagree with that. But I kind of do outposts or train stations as needed. They're all kind of unique. So that's why I've not really worried about it. Okay, so where's the other guy? Down here? Let's see what's going on down here. That's probably going to empty out before the other guy fills up. I want to see what's going on here. Okay, so that entire line down here is now emptied out. So we're working on this one line of copper left. Yeah, that's still got a ways to go. Ooh, why didn't you go around? Is this not... oh, I didn't set that up. Crap, okay. It's fine, it's fine. I gotta remember to do this every single time. Let's do that, and then let's click this, go to read, enable. Let's do everything equals 0. Now let's back this guy up. Hopefully nobody's coming. Send that to drop off. Should go north. Yes, awesome. Cool. I think that's how that's going to work. Okay, cool. So we got plenty of copper being created. That's being filled in, and then that will run around to here. And drop off in here. And then what is this, like halfway full? Yeah, almost. Okay, so yeah, we got a lot of copper being produced, so that'd be kind of awesome. Would you ever consider doing a minimal handcrafting run to get the achievement? I could do it, but I don't prefer to. I just kind of craft as needed. I'm not opposed to the idea. That's just not generally how I play. I have 2 pickups with the same name. Yes, absolutely. That's why I was doing this logistics thing. I found out if you put one pole out to the side, connect it to with a red wire, so that way it connects to the circuit network. You can say enable and disable. You can do read train contents, and if everything equals 0, then it's enabled. Otherwise, it is disabled. So this one right here is plate drop off, which should be white on the map, and this is cable pickup, which should be red on the map because there's something currently here, and since that does not equal 0, yeah, like 70k, it should be disabled, and it is. Copper cable pickup is red. Why? Copper cable. Oh, up here. Okay, I was looking at the wrong thing. So that one's copper ore pickup, copper cable pickup. The plate drop off should be white. So yeah, white and 2 reds. Since nothing's here, it is enabled. But since things are here, they're disabled. So that means any train looking for a copper cable pickup will have to look elsewhere for another copper cable pickup. And it works. So it's kind of cool. All right, cool. I'm going to go ahead and end this episode, guys. So if you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you like what I do, hit the like button. If you want to help my channel grow, guys, share my videos, share my live streams, leave likes, leave comments, all that good stuff. Because the more you guys interact with the videos, the more people that'll come and hang out and be part of the community. I definitely want to grow the community as big as possible, but I need your help to do that. So I definitely appreciate all the support you guys give me every single day. Thank you guys so much. You guys rock. And my way of saying thanks is once we hit 2,500 subscribers on the YouTube side, I'll be doing a giveaway for a $50 Steam digital gift card. And the way you enter for that is you go to the gleam.io link down in the description below. Make sure you enter as many times as you can and do the daily entry and also share it with your friends. And once we hit 2,500 subscribers, we'll do that giveaway and it'll be awesome. So guys, I'll catch you in the next episode. As always, thanks for watching. Take care. See here, and obviously you'd never do a handcrafting only run. Yeah, no, I mean, what's the point in playing an automation game if you're going to only do handcrafting? That's the thing I love about this game is the automation. I know you're doing that. Did not know. That was because you are using the same name. Oh, okay, cool. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, I just figured that out last week, I guess, week before last. Whenever I was setting up the first train stop up north. Okay, so one more episode to go tonight, guys. Time's just flying by. Jeez. All right, appreciate you guys joining me tonight. Oh, love me some Factorio. Love this game. Oh man. And I mean, keep in mind, this isn't even, we haven't even like productionalized red science yet. I mean, we had our little mini station here, but we haven't got to red science. Once we get red science, it's going to be all crazy. And then once we get green science, like imagine how crazy it's going to be. And then once we get blue science, imagine how it's going to be. And then, you know, all the other stuff. So yeah, this is going to be fun. It's going to be fun. I appreciate it, John. Thank you. I'll wait for that to go off the screen. And I'll start the episode. And we're good. Okay, cool. Recording, good. Hey guys, how's it going? TheHaggardNerd here. Welcome back to Factorio. Last episode, we spent some time working on our copper. We added this extra copper quarry up here because our other quarry further south is starting to get low. So we also have 2 trains working off of the same name. So that's going to be interesting to see how these work out. So we have 2 copper ore pickups, one here and one here, and they're both currently they both currently have trains on them. So the interesting thing is going to be when one copper ore pickup goes to one copper ore drop off. There's only one copper ore drop off. So you know, if they leave about the same time, it's going to be interesting when one's unloading. See what the other one does. Hopefully it'll just sit there and hang out until the other guy moves, and then the other guy will see that is now available and then make his way to the copper ore drop off. So yeah, we'll just have to keep our eye on it and see how it goes. See what's going on here. Couple row pickup, couple row pickup. So that one's only slightly further ahead. I'm going to assume it's this one. 6.8, 6.8, so it's 14. Yeah, so that's this one right here. So the other one actually has more. It is as complex. This game really is one of those things where it's as far down the rabbit hole as you want to make it. And I just realized there's something I could be doing that could really help make our power situation a lot more efficient. And that is adding power switches to logistics systems to make to do counts based on how much production is being pushed through the system. So right now, basically everything's just eating power. So if we do power here, that's not power, that's production. So we'll click power here. Right now, all this, these drills, they're just going to run. That's just is what it is. But these guys right here, 170 of these guys, some of these guys are, oh, that's not what I was trying to do. Some of these guys are actually producing things. Some of them are just sitting there eating power and not doing anything. All these inserters and stuff that are just sitting here not doing anything. They're consuming power, even though they're not doing anything. So what I think I could do is if I could limit our production and only use power when there's stuff incoming. I've never done anything like this before. This is just something I'm thinking of right now off the top of my head. So I'm wondering if I could do that. I always do that with my attach. Oh, what do you do with what? I'm kind of lost here. Okay. So what we're going to do is... let me think about this. Where's that connected in? That's connected in down here. I'm just going to see if this works. It may not work. Then again, it might. It'd be kind of cool if it did. Okay, so what I want to do is put some sort of check to see if there's stuff incoming and outgoing. If there's stuff incoming and or outgoing. I'm thinking about this. So if we did a check and as soon as things get put down on the belt, it would turn the power on. That's the easy part. But the thing is, how do we check when to turn the power off? Because we would have to check to see if anything's outgoing and if there's anything like not on the belt for X amount of time. If we could do like timers, that'd be great. But I don't think that's something we could do. Let me check something here. Okay, still having issues here. How are we doing? 3. We're gonna have to re-up our ammo soon. Read the last belt in the column. It's full. Turn things off. Not even if it's full, turn things off. If it's empty, turn things off. I mean, I guess I could put one here. This is gonna be weird. So this is going to be our read, I think. Right there. So I'm not too familiar with how these work, so I'm going to have to see how this goes. So read belt contents. Content read. Signal is sent for only one tick when their item enters the belt. Hold. Yeah, I think that would be hold. If anything is greater than 0. Same thing here. Read belt contents hold. If anything, it's greater than 0. Maybe that's it. Anything is greater than 0. As long as it's anything is greater than 0, send the signal. So I'm going to put some wood here. And that's not at all what I'm trying to do. Okay. Okay, why is that not going to work? Okay, so how's that going to work? Okay, so the enable disable is enabling or disabling the actual belt itself. Okay, that makes sense. So let me move this out of the way. And I'm going to put the wood back down so it doesn't enter in the splitter here. So we're going to say there is a signal going out. And then what we could do is run the lines. I'd have to put like some sort of... something down through here. Okay, hold on. So we got a power switch. Okay, we'll make one of those. And then combinators are kind of a mystery to me. Like, I understand kind of how they work, and there's like logic and stuff, but it's gonna take a little bit of time to get this little bit figured out. So this will be fun. So if we connect this to a power switch, let me think about this. So if we push this here and then have this go down, power switch. Oh, there we go. Okay. This is what I'm looking for. Power switch. And then have this go to... But no, hold on. You can't do power that way, can you? Because you can only push power through power lines. You can only push logistics through the other lines. Okay, never mind. I don't think this is going to work. And maybe it will, but it's not something I'm going to worry about right now. So I wasted a little bit of time there. I do apologize. Maybe that's something I'll work on as homework. But it's not a necessity right now. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Let's go ahead and connect our power up below. If you guys have suggestions as to how you might go about doing that, let me know down in the comments or in the chat here on the live stream. Because I would like to be able to limit that. That'd be good for power consumption, or not power consumption rather. Okay, so the red science. Red science is the next thing that I wanted to productionalize. And I need to go find my car again. Okay, so let's do that. Continue that. Get rid of these guys. Awesome. That's now all cleared out, so that way we can use this for further production later on. Thinking of the beginning belt piece on the output lines. If you have demand, it would not be full. If no demand, it would fill up. Trying to turn off the factory when the input is empty. I'm trying to get it to where it only supplies power when there's production being created. But that's going to cause problems if there's any sort of gaps from the time the entry comes in to the product goes out. And the thing is, though, I don't think you can... Well, I mean, how would power lines work, though? Like, I'm gonna have to mess with this. Now it's kind of bugging me a little bit. Like, you should be able to connect power switches to power lines, right? I mean, that's the whole point. How does that work? Or does it only connect to big ones? No? Okay. Does it actually... Oh, copper cables. You can connect that way. Oh, okay. So that puts it back on the table. I didn't realize you could connect it via copper cables like that. So the idea is, if there's nothing happening, these guys are just sitting down here consuming power, and I really don't want that to happen. Info, no stream on Friday. Okay, yeah, I'll discuss that after. Thanks, John. Connect it with a copper wire. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so let me think about this. So we have... Oh, this is not the one I was working on. I was working on the gears. So let's try this again. Put this guy in the middle. Let's put red down. Connect these guys. Let's do... Read the contents of the belt, and we'll do hold. We're going to read, and we're going to do hold. And then, what we can do is... Power switch. Let's put that here. And then we'll do this guy here. And then that guy there. And then, ooh, we can't do that just yet. Okay. Let's do this. And we will disconnect. So this is very much a nice to have. This is not a necessity thing. Now, I'm of course assuming that we can control the power switch via circuit network. So it's on, and it's producing, or it's doing the power thing. So the idea is if we run this to here, to here. Okay, so we have something. So, enabled condition. If anything is greater than 0, turn on. Okay, so the way to test this is we'll grab a few of these gears. It's going to make it a little unbalanced, but it'll be fine. So let me go ahead and just, where to put them? Where did I put them? Where did I put them? There, okay. And then Z right. Now I wonder how long it's going to work. Oh no. Well, that didn't work, okay. Let's do a hold statement. Okay, we got 2 in there now, which means if anything is greater than 0. Okay, what about gears? If gears are greater than 0. What am I looking for here? Enable or disable. Equals 0? What happens there? It does not do anything. Okay. Greater than 0. There we go. Okay, so I had to reset it. Okay. That's something. And then if we don't do hold, well, that's going to be weird. That's going to be so weird. Okay. So what do we need? We need this train right here to go to drop off. So we have a train coming in that'll drop stuff off for us. Well, that's why I did both. So this is gonna basically say if anything, oh yeah, whoops, anything is greater than 0. Which this is since plates are anything, it'll count that as true, and it'll run through. And the idea is, as long as this makes it down, and at least one gear makes it up and through, this will keep it going. You're liking this challenge? Yeah. This is an interesting challenge. It's not one that I expected to get into, but it should work. Sorry, Matt, I was late, tripped over 30 pack of beer. Ouch! Ouch. That hurts. But welcome, Matt. And I got your email, by the way. Thank you for your kind words. Appreciate it, buddy. You think you need 2 different conditions for the input and the output. Well, what I'm looking at, what this is doing is this is reading both this, the input and the output here, and sending it to this pole. And this pole is sending, if you watch the gears, it's now saying like between 8 and 6 plates, and then every now and then it'll pop up a gear. What it's doing is sending those signals down to here, and then it's down to here. And what it's saying is anything, regardless of what type of signal it is, if there's any signal at all greater than 0, keep it powered. Now the problem is going to be if we have like like once the plates run out, and you see how these aren't quite necessarily fully compressed, like how is that going to treat this power switch? I wish there was some sort of buffer. Like if we had batteries, that would be kind of cool, because then the batteries would allow us to give us a certain amount of buffer to power the station, and we could just have this set up just like this, but we're not to batteries yet. I'm gonna have to wait to see how this works out. And the thing too also is if we have a completely full iron chest, this is going to stay on because it's going to completely back up, and that'll just keep power going to this area, which is not ideal. So then the other thing would be to say, you know, if this chest is completely full, wouldn't you want to shut it off when your gears are backed up? Exactly. That's what I was just saying. Yeah. So that would be the next step in the process. So, but yeah, this is a little too simple. There would have to be a few other steps and checks for it to work, but ideally this is a good start. So now let's go ahead and send this guy back to iron plate pickup. So now when this goes, see how this works. Because it's still going because there's stuff on this line right here. $30 empty cans. Oh, okay, okay. Okay. Nira said that, not Matt. Okay, so waiting for this to empty out. Just gonna ride it up, might as well. This is my favorite track in the game. Okay, so this is about to empty out. And then, yeah, this will take the longest, obviously, because it's got the longest to travel. But we can start to see how it degrades over time. If I get something working, I will send you a sample blueprint that you can use to hook up to your system. That would be cool, man. Yeah, absolutely. I'll be happy to check that out. Okay, so we're gonna start getting less throughput on this belt. So it's gonna be interesting to see if this thing starts freaking out and opening and closing, or if there's like some sort of delay. Okay, so we're empty on this belt. We're now officially empty on this belt. It's still running because there's still stuff going through it. This is not fully backed up, so this will turn off on its own momentarily. It'll be interesting to watch the power usage. Crap, I'm gonna have to move this over here. Okay. Oh, just turned off. It's turning on and off. A little bit here and there. Yeah, that's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. Okay. But I mean, did we... Let's look over the past minute. So you see this? Like, we were there, now we're here. Right? So that's how much power we just saved. I guess that's how that works. From having this little setup going. So I think I'm going to leave that there. And set it up over here like the same. Over in our copper... whatever. Copper cable production area. So that's interesting. That's very interesting. Okay. So let's do this and then do that. And then that and then that and then read and then hold and read and hold. Roman, don't use clickbait titles. Yeah, I don't do clickbait. I try to do things that are interesting, but I don't do clickbait because it's dumb. It's so dumb. Okay, so how is this connected into power? To be fair, the sputtering won't matter since the production is so delayed from the readers. Yeah, I think that might be correct. So we'll disconnect that. I think you're right there, Mouthburn. And all it would take would be for another train to come through and add more to the system for it to turn back on. But the outgoing part is going to be the tricky part. So if we do have completely full buffers, then there should be some sort of condition there to turn it off so it doesn't sit there and just keep running. But that's something we'll address at a later time. Right now, this is just kind of proof of concept. Just to see how much it'll help. And that first initial check was pretty significant. I'm just going to make a handful of these just to have them. Okay, let's do this. And then let's do copper cable. And then let's do red. And then if anything is greater than 0... which it's not. Is there an end to the game? You just keep playing and building until you're done. It really is just kind of a as you see fit kind of deal. 2 switches. One that turns off if the container is full. and another that turns off if the conveyor is in use. Ooh. Interesting. That's actually kind of cool. I like that idea. Okay. So we'd have to add another red, and we'd have to add a combinator too, and that's gonna get messy because combinators are funky. I don't want that to connect in there. Let's do red wire to here, to there, and then we can read the contents of that. So excuse me. How many? 1, 2, 3 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 32,000. So, so if anything is greater than 0, so we would only send that signal if this equaled 32,000. So we could just do a decider combinator, I think. If we do a decider combinator, we could say, pop that there. Let's go ahead and connect a red wire to that. And then say if anything equals 100. Right? Yeah, 100? Numbers, man. Okay. 32,000, excuse me. Not 3.2K. 32,000, excuse me. Then output, I guess the input count, it doesn't really matter. We're just gonna send everything. So it's outputting signals of 20K, which is fine. Wait, no, we don't want it to output unless equals, there we go. That's what we're looking for. So let's do output signal to this other pole, and I need more cables. So hopefully I can just connect this here like this, and it's not sending any signal because it's not full yet. Okay, let me think about this. So it would only send the signal. It would need to send an inverse signal. It would need to send a turn off signal, not a turn on signal. And this is turn on if anything is greater than 0. So then, Mouthburn, you were absolutely correct in saying that it needed to be a second switch. So good on you for that. I see exactly what you're saying now. Took me a minute to get there. I do apologize. So another switch. There we go. I'm gonna put this right here. Did I run through my... No, I was going to say I had a lot more copper cable than that. So let's do that. Well, you can't connect 2 switches together. Okay. Let's do this. Do that. And by the way, to do that, you hold shift and click the pole. Okay, let's do this. And then let's connect these guys again. So this to this. This to that. This to that. And then that to that. There we go. Okay, cool. So, switch number 2. This is still going to be a decider combinator. We still need that here. What am I doing? Decider combinator, not rail chain signal. Okay. So let's go ahead and run red. I just prefer red. It's just my thing. That's why I'm doing that. Oops. There we go. Okay, so what did we say? We said if anything equals 32,000. Now I gotta think through this. This might not be right. Okay, so if that equals 32,000, send the signal to turn off. But this is an enabled condition. So if anything does not equal 1, let's do 1. And I'll show you why in a second. then turn on. Output 1. Crap. Let's do red. I don't know. Not equal. Okay. So we're gonna send out red with a value of 1 if it equals 32,000. And it is enabled if it's not equal to 1. So I think that's right. I think that's right. So the idea would be then to grab a whole bunch of these and then put all those in there. So that should be sending a signal. That's not sending a signal. Okay. So it's not 32,000 then, right? 32,000. 32,000. Okay. Crap. Anything equals 32,000? Send a signal of 1. Okay, so that's not working out. So we got to get this combinator. Oh, you know what? I think I'm doing this the wrong way. I think I've got these mixed up. Okay. That would be why. There is a direction to the combinators, and I forgot about that. Okay, so let's try this one more time. Let's do that. And then let's do that. Oops. Still kind of, I'm very much a noob at combinators, so do. Oh, what's going on? Why is that doing that? 200. Okay, set. If anything equals 32, output red and 1, right? So that should say red and 1 because it's completely full. Okay, equals. There it is. There it is. So if that equals 32,000, which it does, output red 1. There's now red 1. So if red 1 does not equal 0, or does not equal... if this signal does not equal red 1, then turn it on. But right now it's completely full, so it would turn it off. So that works, kind of. Now this is all unbalanced, and that's great, but it's fine. About as balanced as it's going to get. So now, since there's things going on, and it's not full, should not be sending red 1. Yeah, that should be connected because we're waiting on stuff. And the power is going to flow from here to there, and then in. And so that way, once something happens here, yeah, okay, I got it. Good. Where'd my gears go? I didn't put them all back, did I? Okay, so let's go ahead and drop a bunch here. So now this should work. This should now power this guy, and that should then power the rest. There you go. So it's a 2-switch setup. Perfect. Good call, Mouthburn. Thank you for that. That was kind of weird, but it works. Oh yeah, it's not connected to anything, so... All right, let's go ahead and do our other setup over here. So once again, 2-switch setup. But we have to do a check off of our buffers, so I'll put the switch probably like right here. And then run the wires down as needed. And then put this guy here, I guess, just kind of offset. It's fine. Copper cables, where you at there? So we're gonna do this to this guy. All right, we need something. I forgot about that already. Let's do that. We need a pull in between them for it to work. There's that, and then there's that, and then there's that, and then there's that. Okay, so that's all separated and disconnected out. So, put down our designer combinator again. And then, I'm just going to plop this here. That'd be fine. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make life a little bit easier on myself. Now I'm getting into a little bit more of the complex stuff of this game. Like this power control stuff that I'm doing is mainly just is it right click? I always forget what a copy is. It's green equals 32,000. Like, you don't have to do this in the game. There's no reason for you to have to do this. But the thing is, since I built such a large factory, I like to try to be efficient with things, power being one of them. So in order to not use up a lot of power all the time, that's not necessary, I'm trying out just a proof of concept kind of deal. So red one. There we go. This is just basically just kind of like logic stuff. But I mean, you come up with the idea of using a second switch, so I mean, I think you could do well. Okay, so we need to attach to here, to here. Can we stretch that far? We can. Sweet. Now we need to keep that separate though, don't we? That signal. Oh, it will stretch that far. Sweet. Nice. Okay, and those aren't connected to the same poles, so that signal's not going to crisscross at all. So when we say anything is equal to 32, we're going to turn it off. It's in the red one. So as long as red does not equal 1, should be connected. All right, so the idea is if there was a completely full chest here, that would then turn off and everything would be good. Okay, cool. Cool. Well, I think that's right, at least. I mean, we could do some testing, but that would take a little bit of time, and we're kind of out of time for this episode. So guys, we'll go ahead and end this episode here. Thank you for sticking with me through this kind of craziness, trying to figure this out. Like I said, this isn't really necessary, but it's kind of a cool little proof of concept just to see how well, you know, this would work. I mean, it wasn't really running anyway. So anyway, so guys, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button. If you like what I do, hit the like button. And if you want to help my channel grow, share my videos, share my live streams, leave likes, leave comments, all that good stuff. Because the more you guys interact with the videos and stuff, the more people that'll come and hang out and be part of the community. Definitely want to grow the community as big as possible, but I need your help to do that. So I definitely appreciate all the support you guys give me every single day. Thank you guys so much. You guys rock. And my way of saying hit 2,500 subscribers on the YouTube side, I'll be doing a giveaway for a $50 Steam digital gift card. The way you enter for that is you go to the gleam.io link down in the description below. You follow the instructions, enter as many times as you can, make sure you do the daily entry, and also share it with your friends. And yeah, guys, oh, if you're over on the Twitch or the Mixer side, make sure you hit that follow button as well. I'd appreciate it. And guys, I'll catch you in the next episode. As always, thanks for watching. Take care. Combo, whatchamacallit, it needs power. Combo, what's a who's a what's it? The Combinator needs power? Oh, the Combinator needs power. You're right. Absolutely. It works. Good call. Did I leave one over here? No, that one worked perfectly. So that's good. That's good. We're good. Everything's good. So guys, I think that was my 4th episode, right? I think, yeah, the time looks about right. Show recordings. I'm just going to double check. I think that was the last episode for the evening. So, John, yeah, thank you for reminding me of that. So there will be no stream on Friday. I got something going on, so I can't stream. I do apologize. Saturday, I got something going on, so I can't postpone until Saturday. Sunday is my only free day this weekend, where I can do the Elite Dangerous streams. So I know that's Easter for some of you guys. So if you can make it, that's cool. If not, I understand. But I will be streaming 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time Sunday evening instead of Friday evening, due to plans this weekend. So yeah, so just a heads up on that. If you're avid watchers of my streams and stuff, I do appreciate that. But I will be streaming on Sunday instead of Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we're doing Elite Dangerous, unless for some reason Astroneer updates between now and then. So guys, thank you for hanging out. It's been fun, and I will catch you guys on Sunday or on Discord. So guys, as always, thanks for watching. Take care.